Back in 1996, the Colorado Avalanche and Florida Panthers faced off in the Stanley Cup Finals. Both teams were appearing in the finals for the first time in franchise history. The 95-96 season marked a new beginning for the Avalanche, as it was their first season in Denver after moving from Quebec City. During the regular season, Avs captain Joe Sakic had a career year, scoring 51 goals and 120 points. Peter Forsberg wasn't far behind, registering 116 points, including 86 helpers. The Avs added the final piece of the puzzle when they acquired legendary goaltender Patrick Roy from the Habs in December of '95. The Avs stacked lineup averaged nearly 4 goals per game and scored 21 shorthanded tallies, finishing the regular season as division champions and the second overall seed in the West. Down in Florida, the 95-96 season marked the Panthers' third year in the league. In Chinese astrology, 1996 was the year of the rat. And little did the Panthers and their fans know, a rat would change the course of their season. On the night of the Panthers' home opener, a rat scurried across the Panthers' locker room. Panthers forward Scott Nolanby killed the rat by one-timing it against the wall. Later that night, Nolanby used the same stick to score 2 goals. Panthers goalie John Van Beesbrook dubbed Mellanby's feat the rat trick. When Mellanby scored a few games later, a fan threw a rubber rat on the ice. It was the birth of a new tradition. And by the playoffs, fans were throwing thousands of rubber rats on the ice after Panthers goals. On their path to the finals, the 4th-seeded Panthers surprised the hockey world by taking down the Bruins, Flyers, and Penguins. Meanwhile, the Avs defeated Vancouver, Chicago, and Detroit in 6 games each. Game 1 of the finals opened on June 4th in Denver. Despite getting on the board first, the Panthers struggled to keep up. In the second period, the Avs scored 3 unanswered goals from Scott Young, Mike Ricci, and Uwe Krupp, and Patrick Roy made 25 saves in the Avs' 3-1 victory. In Game 2, the Avalanche dominated, with Peter Forsberg leading the charge with a hat-trick and 2 assists. Rene Corbeil and John Clem scored 2 goals each, and Valery Kaminsky added another, as the Avs steamrolled the Panthers 8-1. The third game saw the Avalanche travel to the Miami Arena with a 2-0 series lead. The Panthers jumped out to a 2-1 first-period lead, but the Avs scored 2 unanswered goals to take a 3-2 victory. Claude Lemieux, Mike Keane, and Joe Sakic all scored for the Avs, and Patrick Roy made 32 saves. The fourth and final game of the series was a marathon that took 3 overtime periods to decide a winner. Roy and Van Beesbrook went back and forth in OT, making stop after game saving stop. Finally, at 4:31 of the third overtime period, Uwe Krupp's unassisted goal gave the Avalanche a 1-0 win and their first Stanley Cup title in franchise history. Patrick Roy posted a 63-save shutout in the series, clinching victory, and captain Joe Sakic was named the MVP of the playoffs, registering 18 goals and 16 assists in 22 games. Colorado outscored the Panthers 15-4 in the series, and Patrick Roy stopped 147 of 151 shots. The Avs' Stanley Cup victory in their first season in Denver was a turning point for the organization, and a testament to the talent of some of the greatest players to ever lace up their skates. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe.